All right, this is interesting. This is the Jasion Hunter Pro, a fat tire foldable e-bike that claims to hit 28 miles per hour. And yes, it folds in half. On this video, we're gonna test everything on it, the ride, the top speed, range, and it even has an app. Yes, this connects to your phone also. And honestly, I didn't expect this would have so many features. I'm Tech Theo and welcome to the channel. So it comes basically 85% assembled. You throw the handlebars, adjust the seat, tighten a couple bolts, put in the front wheel, and that's it. So this is a folding electric bike, which means it folds in half, which means it has a hinge. Usually with e-bikes, the hinge it's iffy. On this one, the hinge is very solid. I cannot see flex. It's very sturdy, very good welds, very good frame construction, very simple. There's a main bar and that's pretty much it. So it looks very modern, but also this is a very practical bike. This is more of a practicality than looks. So you got all the practicality possible in the world. You can fold it in half, so you can put it in the trunk. You can store it easily at home. You get a cargo space in the back. You get cruise control. You get walking assist. So when you're walking with the bike, it accelerates to like 1.5, 2 miles an hour. So you don't have to push it. You just walk with it. So very practical bike. It has turn signal. It has a headlight, full suspension front and back, disc brakes front and back. Right away, the frame, thick welds, solid hinge, and a folding mechanism that feels secure. A lot of folding bikes with a hinge, it feels like if you sneeze too close to it, they're gonna break. On this one, absolutely not. So this is a 750 watt motor with 1200 watt peak output, a 48 volt battery, 13 amperes per hour, hydraulic brakes, Shimano gearing, 7 speeds. It has a color display, and also the whole thing folds in half. And while it folds in half, you can take out the battery. So you cannot see the battery because it's inside here, inside the frame, which saves a lot of space. And it also gives this sleek look. You can take it out, you just have to pry it open a little bit and then push the battery out. It's pretty simple. But you don't have to take the battery out to charge. There's a port on the side, so then you can just get home, plug it in, and that's it. Get ready for the next day. Let's talk about how comfortable this is. Usually with e-bikes, you ride it for an hour and a half. So this has fat tires, which helps with potholes, bumps. Full suspension also helps. There's an F1 style suspension on the back, a push rod. So the whole back pushes on this rod, then it compresses the shock, which is very nice. Very engineering intensive design here. And I think this is the charm of this bike. It's very well thought out. We have a wide seat, which is a bicycle seat. I usually prefer the ones that it's like more of a motorcycle seat. Out of regular bicycle seats, this is very good. So comfort, fat tires already help, but the front suspension is actually doing work, not just decoration. The seat is wide, the riding position is upright, which feels stable. And the hydraulic brakes, this is the big deal at this price point. So this one, Jasion claims 60 miles with pedal assist. So if you're pedaling and you do a little bit of the work, 60 miles. If you're not pedaling, 30. So pretty average for this price point. On this bike, you cannot get a bigger battery. What you buy is what you get. But it's pretty good. It's a fair bit of distance. If you go, for example, to the office and then back, and if you charge it there, you're absolutely good to go. Jasion claims 30 miles with just throttle, which is usually the test that I do, and 60 miles with pedal assist. So if you help it a little bit, 60 miles. Just on throttle, which is usually what I do with e-bikes, 30 miles. And there's no possibility of adding another battery. It's tucked in tight. There's no extra space in there. There's no way to mount it here. So what you buy is what you get. That's honestly not bad for this type of bike, especially at this price point. So one of the key features of this bike is the app. It's very well made and it's very easy to use. You just need to download it, log in, and then it prompts you to add your bike. You gotta make sure your bike is on. Then you're gonna see the Bluetooth, just link it, says connecting, and just a few seconds It's gonna pop up to add, and there's my bike. I can even set the color. I have the blue one. So then I can see the odometer, the battery life. I can turn on or off the headlights. I can see my recent rides. I can see the user manual. I can even come here and change the settings, add riders, update the firmware of the bike. We can personalize units, change it to kilometers, throttle, speed limiter, gear level. And this is awesome. We can set even the speed limiter through every pedal assist level. So if you have kids and you want them to ride at like 5 miles an hour at level 1, and then so they don't go too fast, you can set it to anything you want, and you can even choose to have like 3 presets or 5 presets, and you can mess around with them. There's other settings, so backlight of the panel. So for the brightness of the screen of the bike, this is awesome. You can mess around with the maximum speed. So again, if you have kids, you can just put it up at like 10, 15, so they don't go crazy with the bike. And then it saves it. You can even add riders so they can have their own settings, and you can even record your ride, so it will GPS track you and it will give you information on calories, how far you rode, all that kind of stuff. It's very cool. And if you record that, you can also earn medals. You can see the activity. There's a lot of, you can see rankings of who rode more this week, this month, all time. So there's even a guy that rode this bike for 5,000 kilometers, which is a lot. So this app is very fun. It's very well made, and I just love it, man. It's just easy. You can see everything on it. You can turn it on or off. So right now you guys can't see it, but right behind me, I'm turning on and off the headlights of the bike just through my app, which is insane. It's very cool. So I can turn the bike off again. And you can even have your phone mounted to the bike, and you can see all the info while you ride. For user manual, it just opens up a PDF on how to use stuff. Very simple, but it gets the job done. But who is this bike for? By its features, it's 100% practicality. So if you're a college student, if you want to get around in town, if you don't want to pay parking, which is usually my case, this is great. And also, if you want to take it camping, if you want to take it somewhere and you don't have a big car, this folds in half, fits in the trunk. It fits better inside the house. You can have some cargo in the back. You can also add a seat for you to take a kid or a passenger. E-bikes usually are not as light as regular bikes. Obviously, the battery weighs a lot, but this one is very light. Out of all the e-bikes that I've rode and tested, this is one of the lightest ones that I've ever seen. I don't know how they did it. I think it's just a simple design. Pretty much all aluminum, so I don't have any problems getting inside the car, taking it out, which again adds to the practicality thing. So how does it fold? There's a latch here. You undo the latch, you just press it on, and oh, this feels weird. But look at this. And then you just fold it like this. There's little feet on the bottom, so you can just fold it in half like this, and then you can even unlatch this, and you can even unlatch the handlebars like this, and then fold the handlebar, lock it in place. Look at this. There's no way you can get any other bike on a package this small. You can even fit this in a closet, I'm fairly sure. Look at this. This is insane. There's no way you can get any other e-bike to fold to a smaller package than this. This is insane. So if you want to take the battery out while it's folded, you just take the lever and then it will just slide it off. It's very simple. Then to get it back, just slide it in again, lock it in with the key, and that's it. And then if you want to just put it back together, just handlebars first, then with a little bit of maneuvering, just bring it back all the way, lock it in place, and that's it. You're back. Let's test this thing together. Let's take this out. Ooh, now we're talking. Okay, so we have some controls here. We have plus, minus mode, blinkers, and horn. On this side, we have the Shimano gearing. So to go down a gear, you just press this up. To go up gears, you just press the button down here. Front brake, rear brake, accelerator. So it's just this part of the handlebar that it is actually twistable. This part is not, which is good for safety. So here on the screen, we have the pass pedal assist. We can take that up to 5, which changes the max speed that the bike will go while you are pedaling. If you leave it at 0, even if you mess with the throttle, it won't accelerate. At 1, the throttle starts working. So we have rear blinkers that work. Plus and minus changes the pedal assist, the horn, and the mode. What does the mode do? So for the mode, we have down here odometer, voltage, then we change the average speed, max speed, and that's it. So we have all these settings that we can analyze, and then the max speed is the max speed ever reached. If you want to reset it, you just long press the M button, which that was what I did, and now everything is reset. For the headlights, long press the plus button, the headlights will go on, and there's even a little light on the dash that lights up. This is the walk assist. So on the minus button, we have the walk assist. So then if I just keep pressing this while I'm off the bike, it accelerates. It's doing this by itself. So let me pause here. I'm gonna stay put, and I'm not gonna push the bike. Look, it starts moving forward. So then I can walk and I don't have to push the bike. So then I won't get back pain if I have to push it long ways. So this is very good. And this is not common on e-bikes. This is very good because usually you're pushing it like this with the hand on the seat, and then you get tired, back pain, not good. So this is very good. And another very good thing about this bike, it's the cruise control. So how does it work? You're riding and then you press the same button as the walk assist and the little clock pops up. See? Now cruise control is activated and ready. So if you stay at a certain speed for 3 seconds, cruise control will kick in. And then you don't have to accelerate again. So now, look, I stayed at 5 miles an hour for 3 seconds, and now I'm going 5 without accelerating. This is what cruise control does. It seems like a bit of a gimmick, but once you're riding the bike, it's very good because your hand, after some time, see, we're still at 5 more or less, 6 now. It's a downhill. And it's maintaining the speed. I don't have to do it. I'm not pedaling. I'm not doing anything. This is good because after a while, your hand, because you have to do fine movements with the throttle, it gets a little bit tired. So this is very, very good. Okay, so now let's get out on this bridge so I can show you the power. This bike, it's not the most powerful bike, but it is very good. So this is a little bit of a ramp, not that big. It goes out fast. Does not have a problem with it. Just have to watch for pedestrians, not to kill anybody. This is a high incline bridge, I think 20 degrees, 15 degrees, and it goes well. This bike is not the most powerful that I've saw, but even though I'm 200 pounds, I can ride this very easily. So I'm full throttle, going up 13, 15, 16, high incline. So it goes well. Now, look, cruise control, it's accelerating. This is wonderful. I don't have to accelerate. If I brake, cruise control automatically goes off. so there's not a safety concern. This is the second bike that I review on this channel, and I don't know why they don't have a regen feature. So like right now, I'm going downhill. We should be able to regenerate energy braking, but this is not a thing on this bike, and then on the other one that I reviewed. Would be very good not to chew through brakes, and also to regen some energy so you can go a little further. So right in front of us, there's a down here we have what I call the bicycle autobahn. Everyone goes 40 miles an hour. So this is the perfect place. Everyone rides bikes here. There's even a very good looking red one there. So this is the perfect place to test the max speed. And also I want to do some acceleration tests, because I feel like with these bikes, different motors, different peak wattage, what does that mean? So I think an acceleration test would be very helpful to see, well, it is this number of wattage, but it is faster or no. Okay, so we're at 0. I'm gonna do full throttle, no pedaling. And we're gonna count the seconds until 20. I feel like 20, it's a not too slow speed and not too fast. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Not pedaling. Let's go to 20. And... Okay, 20. I'm gonna have to count it. I'm gonna have to count this in editing. Okay, let's do it one more time so we can do the average. 0, 1, 2, 3, go. 10, 15, 20. Okay, that's pretty fast. Let's do the max speed. Let's see how fast we can go with this. 26, 28.1. It's maxed out at 28.1. But this feels like electronically limited at 28. Okay, we can maintain 28. I have cruise control now at 28, which is very good. I can just chill. Yep. Okay, that's good. Brakes. Awesome. One thing that I do like on this is that the throttle is very smooth, so I can throttle just the right amount to keep me going at the speed that I'm going. So there's no kickbacks. If you mash it, yeah, of course, you get thrown out backwards a little bit, but if you want to just ride at the exact speed, I can do it without the motor jiggling. And so sometimes with e-bikes you cannot go the speed that you want. It has a little bit of, oh, I want to go 15, and then you throttle, it goes boop, a lot of acceleration out of nowhere. You cannot smooth it out. With some e-bikes, the throttle, it's more like of a on and off thing. So either you're on throttle or you're off throttle. So either 0% power or 100% power, or even some modularity like 0, then 50, 60, 70. But this feels like very smooth, like I can finagle my way into 1% motor power, 2%. So this feels very smooth. So for example, now I'm going 9, I'm finagling my way around, just staying at 9 instead of just full throttle then off throttle, full throttle, off throttle. So this makes the ride very smooth, less sporty, but very smooth, comfortable. One thing that I wanted to show you guys, it took me a while to figure out, is how to turn on the bike. So we do have a button here, down here, which turns it on and off. But there's a hidden key. So the key goes here. You can take it out to secure the bike. No one's gonna be able to turn it on. So then once you get back, you just turn it this way and it's on. Does not come out. And if you want to take the battery out, you just flip it off, push it, and flip it even more. Then it's ready to take the battery out. So there's a 3-way key. So now if I don't have the key in, the bike will not turn on at all. The display turns on a little bit, but then the bike itself, it won't turn on. That's it. And then if I come here again, put the key in, turn it on, now I can come back here and the display will turn on, stay on, and I'll be able to use the bike. Final verdict. The Jasion Hunter Pro looks like a toy at first, but then once you get around with it, once you use it, once you feel it, once you sit on it, then you get an idea of how practical this thing is, how well thought out it is, and also I can see it being used as a daily commuter. It's powerful, stable, comfortable, it folds, it has an app, cruise control, hydraulic brakes. It's a really fun package for the price. Next video, I'll compare this one with the Luck Keep. Totally different bikes. This is 100% practicality. The Luck Keep is almost 100% looks and power. So different purposes, but I just want to make the video because I think there's an e-bike for everyone. This has a different approach than that one, and I want to showcase that, so subscribe on the channel. Do not miss it. Both of them are on the same price point, so that will be a fun video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave the like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.